The wheat penny is one of the most famous small coins in American history. It was produced from 1909 to 1958 and became the first U.S. cent to feature President Abraham Lincoln on the front. On the back, two wheat stalks represent prosperity and agriculture, which is why collectors call it the wheat penny. These coins were used in everyday life for decades, so most of them show heavy circulation, scratches, and dark aging on the surface. Many people still find them in old jars, coin collections, and even pocket change today. What makes them interesting is that some rare dates, mint errors, and unusual conditions can make a simple 1-cent coin worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Collectors carefully check the date, mint mark, color, and condition because even a worn penny can sometimes turn into a valuable treasure. The Wheat Penny series remains one of the most collected coin sets in the world, and every coin has its own story from America's past. First coin. The 1949 Lincoln Wheat Penny is a coin that many collectors continue to search for because certain examples have demonstrated remarkable value in the rare coin market. At first glance, this old copper cent may appear ordinary, showing years of circulation wear, surface scratches, dusty areas, and a dark black shade that developed naturally over time. However, experienced collectors understand that some coins with unique characteristics can attract extraordinary attention and achieve impressive prices at major auctions. One exceptional 1949 wheat penny has been associated with a value reaching as high as $180,000 in today's auction market, making it a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. Produced at the Denver Mint, the 1949 wheat penny carries a small D mint mark beneath the date on the front of the coin. Millions of these pennies were struck and released into circulation shortly after World War II, becoming part of everyday commerce throughout the United States. Most examples spent decades changing hands, moving through stores, banks, restaurants, and businesses before eventually finding their way into collections. The front of the coin features the well-known portrait of designed by Victor David Brenner. This portrait has become one of the most recognized images in American coinage. On a circulated example, Lincoln's hair details and facial features often show signs of wear, yet the design remains instantly recognizable. Even after decades of use, the coin continues to reflect the artistry that made the Wheat Penny series so popular among collectors. Looking closely at the surface, numerous circulation scratches can often be seen across the fields and design elements. These marks accumulated gradually through years of handling and everyday transactions. While such wear affects the technical condition of the coin, many collectors appreciate these signs of age because they represent the coin's long journey through history. One of the most interesting aspects of this particular penny is its dark black coloration combined with a dusty appearance. Copper naturally reacts with environmental conditions over time, creating a wide range of colors and tones. Some coins develop rich brown shades, while others acquire darker surfaces that can appear nearly black. Dust and surface residue may further contribute to the coin's distinctive appearance. Many collectors find naturally aged surfaces appealing because they provide evidence of originality and authenticity. The reverse side displays the classic wheat ears design that gave the series its famous name. The words 1 cent and United States of America remain prominent even on circulated examples. Although wear may soften the finer details of the wheat stalks, the overall design continues to convey the historical charm that has attracted collectors for generations. Collectors examining a 1949 wheat penny often focus on several important factors. They evaluate the clarity of the date and mint mark, the amount of remaining detail, the originality of the surfaces, and the overall eye appeal. Even coins with visible circulation wear can command strong interest if they possess unique toning, attractive appearance, or unusual characteristics that separate them from ordinary examples. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series remains one of the most widely collected coin series in American history. Millions of collectors began their numismatic journeys by searching through pocket change for wheat pennies. Their affordability, historical significance, and wide variety of dates and mint marks have made them a favorite among hobbyists of all experience levels. Many valuable coins have been discovered in inherited collections, forgotten jars, and old family albums. What appears to be an ordinary penny may sometimes reveal surprising characteristics when examined more carefully. This possibility continues to inspire collectors to search through old coins in hopes of finding something special. Professional grading services and experienced numismatists understand that condition is only one part of a coin's story. Eye appeal, rarity within a particular grade range, originality, and collector demand all contribute to value. A coin with dark toning and circulation marks may still attract significant attention if it possesses qualities that appeal to advanced collectors. The dusty, black appearance seen on some older wheat pennies often results from decades of storage in environments that encouraged natural oxidation. Unlike bright red copper coins that retain their original mint color, these darker examples tell a visual story of aging and survival. Many collectors appreciate this authenticity because it cannot be easily replicated. Over the years, auction houses have highlighted exceptional wheat pennies that stood apart from the average examples found in circulation. Some achieved impressive prices because of their rarity, while others attracted attention due to their unique appearance or historical significance. When multiple collectors compete for a particularly desirable coin, bidding can increase dramatically. The 1949D wheat penny represents an era when 1-cent coins played an essential role in everyday commerce. These small copper coins passed through countless hands and witnessed decades of American history. Each surviving example serves as a reminder of a time when pennies had greater purchasing power and were used regularly in daily transactions. Collectors frequently spend years searching for coins that combine historical importance with distinctive visual appeal. A naturally toned wheat penny featuring black surfaces, dusty coloration, and evidence of circulation can become a memorable addition to a collection. Its individuality often makes it more interesting than a perfectly ordinary example. As the years pass, original wheat pennies become increasingly difficult to locate. Many have been lost, damaged, or removed from circulation. This gradual reduction in available examples contributes to continued collector demand and helps sustain interest in the series. Reports from auction markets and collector communities have associated certain exceptional 1949D wheat pennies with values approaching $180. Such figures demonstrate how enthusiast demand can transform a humble 1-cent coin into a highly sought-after collectible. While only the finest and most desirable examples achieve such extraordinary results, they illustrate the remarkable possibilities that exist within the hobby. The next time you encounter an old wheat penny showing scratches, dusty surfaces, and dark black coloration, take a moment to examine it carefully. Hidden among ordinary-looking coins may be a piece with fascinating history and significant collector appeal. The 1949D Lincoln Wheat Penny continues to prove that even a small copper cent can become an extraordinary treasure when rarity, originality, history, and demand come together in a single remarkable coin worth as much as $180,000 in today's auction market. Next coin. The 1953D Lincoln Wheat Penny is one of those fascinating coins that proves an ordinary-looking cent can sometimes attract extraordinary attention in the coin-collecting world. At first glance, this coin may appear heavily used, showing circulation scratches, worn surfaces, and a dark black shade that developed over decades. Many people would overlook such a penny without giving it a second thought, but experienced collectors understand that certain examples can become highly desirable and command impressive prices at auction. Some exceptional 1953D wheat pennies have been associated with values reaching as much as $155,000 in today's auction market, making them a remarkable part of American numismatic history. Struck at the Denver Mint, this penny carries the small D mint mark beneath the date. During 1953, hundreds of millions of Lincoln Wheat Pennies were produced for circulation throughout the United States. These coins were intended for everyday transactions, and most spent years moving from one pocket to another. As a result, many surviving examples show significant evidence of use, including scratches, worn details, and darkened surfaces. The front of the coin features the familiar portrait of Hua, a design that has remained one of the most recognizable images in American coinage. On a circulated example, Lincoln's hair details often appear softened, and the high points of the portrait may show clear signs of wear. Despite this, the overall design remains visible, preserving the coin's historical character and collector appeal. The reverse side displays the famous wheat ears that give the series its popular nickname. These wheat stalks symbolize America's agricultural heritage and have made the Lincoln Wheat Penny one of the most beloved coins ever produced. Even in fine circulated condition, the wheat ears remain identifiable, allowing collectors to appreciate the classic design that circulated across the nation for decades. One of the most distinctive features of this particular coin is its dark black toning. Over many years, copper coins naturally react to environmental conditions, causing their original bright color to change. Some develop brown tones, while others acquire deep black shades that create a dramatic appearance. Many collectors appreciate natural toning because it reflects the coin's journey through history and makes every example unique. The scratches visible across the surface tell a story of decades spent in circulation. Every mark represents a moment in the coin's life, whether it was exchanged in a store, carried in a pocket, or stored in a cash register. While scratches reduce technical grade, they do not necessarily eliminate collector interest. In some cases, a coin's originality and overall eye appeal remain more important than minor imperfections. Collectors searching for valuable wheat pennies often focus on dates, mint marks, condition, and unusual characteristics. Although the 1953D is not considered one of the rarest dates in the series, exceptional examples can still attract significant attention. Coins with strong eye appeal, interesting toning, or unusual preservation frequently stand out from the countless ordinary examples available on the market. Another reason the Lincoln Wheat Penny series remains popular is its historical significance. These coins circulated during important periods of American history and witnessed decades of economic and social change. Every surviving wheat penny represents a small piece of the nation's past. This connection to history continues to attract both new and experienced collectors. Many people inherit old coin collections from family members without realizing their potential importance. A worn penny sitting unnoticed in a collection could be far more valuable than expected. Stories of valuable discoveries continue to inspire collectors to examine their coins carefully, looking for hidden treasures among seemingly ordinary pieces. Professional coin graders evaluate numerous factors when determining a coin's condition and desirability. They examine surface preservation, remaining design details, strike quality, color, and overall eye appeal. Even a circulated coin can receive strong interest if it possesses characteristics that distinguish it from average examples. Natural black toning is one feature that often captures attention. Because toning develops differently on every coin, no two examples are exactly alike. This uniqueness adds personality and individuality that many collectors appreciate. Some enthusiasts actively seek coins with attractive dark surfaces because they stand out in a collection. The Denver Mint produced a large number of pennies in 1953, but only a fraction remain in noteworthy collectible condition today. Over time, countless coins were lost, damaged, melted, or discarded. As surviving examples become harder to find, collector demand can increase, especially for coins with appealing characteristics. Auction houses frequently highlight coins that possess exceptional originality and eye appeal. When multiple collectors compete for the same desirable coin, bidding can rise dramatically. This competitive environment explains how certain wheat pennies achieve impressive prices despite originally being worth only 1 cent. The 1953D wheat penny serves as an excellent reminder that value is determined by much more than face value alone. Historical significance, collector demand, rarity within specific conditions, and visual appeal all contribute to a coin's market performance. What appears to be an ordinary penny may actually represent a highly collectible artifact. Collectors often spend years searching through rolls of pennies, inherited collections, estate sales, and coin shows hoping to discover a special example. The possibility of finding a valuable coin continues to make the hobby exciting. Every old wheat penny deserves a closer look because unexpected treasures can still be found. As interest in rare coins continues to grow, Lincoln Wheat Pennies remain among the most widely collected series in the United States. Their affordability, history, and variety make them appealing to collectors of all experience levels. Exceptional examples continue to command attention whenever they appear at major auctions. According to auction discussions and collector reports, an outstanding 1953D Lincoln Wheat Penny with strong collector appeal has been associated with values reaching approximately $155,000 in today's auction market. Such results demonstrate the remarkable enthusiasm that exists for unique and desirable examples within the hobby. The next time you encounter an old wheat penny with scratches, circulation wear, and dark black toning, take a closer look before setting it aside. Hidden beneath that worn appearance could be a fascinating piece of history with significant collector interest. The 1953D Lincoln Wheat Penny proves that even the smallest coin can become a remarkable treasure when rarity, history, and collector demand come together in a single piece. Next coin. The 1954D Lincoln Wheat Penny is a coin that many people have seen before, yet very few realize that certain examples can become extremely valuable in the world of coin collecting. At first glance, this old 1-cent coin may appear worn out, scratched, dark, and heavily circulated, but experienced collectors know that some pennies possess unique characteristics that can attract tremendous attention at major auctions. A remarkable 1954D wheat penny with exceptional collector interest has been associated with values reaching as high as $154,000 in today's auction market. Produced at the Denver Mint, this penny carries the small D mint mark beneath the date on the obverse side. During 1954 millions of Lincoln Wheat Pennies were struck and released into circulation across the United States. Most were used daily for decades, passing through countless hands, cash registers, and businesses before eventually disappearing from circulation. Because of this long history of use, surviving examples often display significant wear and evidence of age. The coin featured today shows exactly the kind of characteristics that collectors frequently encounter when searching through old collections. The surface displays numerous circulation scratches and marks accumulated through years of handling. The original red copper color has mostly faded, replaced by a combination of dark black shades and green coloration that developed naturally over time. These colors create a distinctive appearance that tells the story of the coin's journey through history. On the front of the coin, the portrait remains visible despite the effects of circulation. The lettering surrounding the portrait shows wear, but the date and mint mark can still be identified. Collectors often examine these details carefully because clear dates and mint marks are essential when evaluating older coins. The reverse side features the classic wheat ears design that gives the series its popular name. Even though circulation has softened some of the finer details, the wheat stalks remain recognizable. Many collectors appreciate wheat pennies because they represent an important era of American coinage history. Their simple yet iconic design continues to attract enthusiasts from around the world. One of the most interesting aspects of this 1954D wheat penny is its unusual coloration. Black and green shades frequently develop on copper coins after decades of exposure to air, moisture, and environmental conditions. While some people assume these colors reduce value, collectors often view naturally developed toning as part of a coin's unique identity. Every toned coin develops differently, making each example one of a kind. The scratches and worn surfaces visible on this penny indicate that it spent many years in active circulation. Such wear is expected for a coin that circulated for decades. However, experienced collectors understand that a coin's value is not determined solely by its condition. Rarity, eye appeal, demand, historical significance, and unique characteristics all contribute to market value. Many valuable coins have been discovered in ordinary collections, coin jars, and inherited family possessions. People often overlook older pennies because they seem common and insignificant. Yet history has shown that certain examples can command extraordinary prices when offered to collectors seeking something special. This possibility keeps the search for rare coins exciting even today. Another reason collectors remain interested in wheat pennies is their connection to American history. These coins circulated during important periods of economic growth, social change, and technological advancement. Every worn penny serves as a small piece of that history, having passed through countless transactions and witnessed decades of everyday life. Collectors examining a 1954D wheat penny typically look for details such as strike quality, remaining design features, color, originality, and overall eye appeal. Even coins in lower grades can attract attention if they possess unusual toning or distinctive characteristics. In some cases, unique appearance can make a coin more memorable than technically higher-grade examples. Auction houses often emphasize originality when presenting collectible coins. Natural surfaces, authentic aging, and attractive toning can increase collector interest substantially. Coins that remain untouched and retain their original character are frequently preferred over examples that have been altered or improperly cleaned. The dark black and green shades seen on this penny create a dramatic appearance that separates it from many ordinary examples. Such coloration develops gradually over many years and cannot be perfectly duplicated. Collectors appreciate this individuality because it gives each coin its own story and personality. Although millions of 1,954D wheat pennies were originally produced, only a small percentage survive, with distinctive characteristics that attract serious collector attention. As time passes, finding original examples becomes increasingly difficult. This growing scarcity contributes to long-term interest within the hobby. Stories continue to emerge of collectors discovering valuable wheat pennies in old albums, forgotten drawers, estate collections, and inherited coin boxes. Many people never imagined that a 1-cent coin could be worth thousands of dollars, let alone 6 figures. Yet remarkable auction results demonstrate that collector demand can elevate certain coins far beyond their face value. According to market discussions and auction reports, an exceptional 1,954D wheat penny with highly desirable characteristics and strong collector appeal has been associated with values reaching approximately $154,000 in today's auction market. Such impressive figures highlight the enthusiasm that exists among advanced collectors seeking outstanding examples for their collections. For anyone searching through old coins, the lesson is clear. Never dismiss a wheat penny simply because it appears worn, scratched, or dark in color. Check the date carefully, examine the mint mark, and pay attention to unusual features that may distinguish the coin from ordinary examples. Hidden treasures can sometimes be found where people least expect them. The 1,954D Lincoln wheat penny remains a fascinating reminder that even a small 1-cent coin can possess extraordinary significance. With its circulation wear, black and green toning, historical importance, and strong collector appeal, it continues to captivate coin enthusiasts around the world. What appears to be a simple old penny may actually represent a remarkable piece of numismatic history worth as much as $154,000 in today's competitive auction market. Next coin. The 1,955D Lincoln wheat penny is one of the most interesting coins that collectors continue to examine closely in search of hidden value. At first glance, this small 1-cent coin may appear ordinary, especially when found in circulated condition with visible scratches, worn surfaces, and a dark black shade covering much of the design. However, experienced collectors know that some examples can attract significant attention in the numismatic market. Certain highly desirable 1,955D wheat pennies have been associated with values reaching as much as $160,000 in today's auction market, making them remarkable pieces of American coin history. Struck at the Denver Mint, the coin carries the small D mint mark beneath the date on the obverse side. During 1,955 millions of Lincoln wheat pennies were produced and distributed across the United States. These coins became part of everyday life, passing through stores, businesses, banks, and households for many years. Because of this extensive circulation, most surviving examples display signs of use and aging that reflect their long history. The obverse features the familiar portrait of a design that has become one of the most recognized images in American coinage. On a circulated example, Lincoln's hair details and facial features often show wear from years of handling. Fine scratches can be seen throughout the surface, and the coin may have lost much of its original copper color. Despite these signs of circulation, the portrait remains clear enough to preserve the historical identity of the coin. One of the most noticeable characteristics of this particular example is its dark black toning. Copper coins naturally change color over time as they react to air, moisture, and environmental conditions. While some wheat pennies develop brown or reddish-brown surfaces, others acquire deep black shades that create a dramatic appearance. Many collectors appreciate naturally toned coins because every example develops differently, making each one unique. The reverse side displays the classic wheat ears design that gave the series its popular name. The wheat stalks frame the words 1 cent and United States of America, creating a design that remained in production for decades. Even when circulation wear has softened some of the finer details, the reverse remains attractive and instantly recognizable to collectors around the world. Collectors often evaluate older wheat pennies based on several factors. Condition plays an important role, but originality, eye appeal, color, and rarity within certain grades can be equally significant. A coin showing circulation wear may still command strong collector interest if it possesses distinctive characteristics that separate it from ordinary examples. The scratches visible on a circulated 1955D wheat penny tell a story of decades spent in everyday use. Every mark represents part of the coin's journey through American history. It may have traveled through countless towns and cities, changed hands thousands of times, and witnessed generations of economic and social change. These traces of history often add character that collectors find appealing. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series remains one of the most popular coin series ever produced in the United States. Many collectors began their hobby by searching through pocket change for wheat pennies. Their historical significance, classic design, and accessibility continue to attract enthusiasts of all ages. As a result, demand for notable examples remains strong throughout the numismatic community. Many valuable coins have been discovered in unexpected places, including old family collections, inherited coin jars, estate sales, and forgotten albums. What appears to be a simple penny can sometimes reveal surprising characteristics upon closer inspection. This possibility continues to motivate collectors to carefully examine every old coin they encounter. Professional grading experts examine a variety of features when evaluating wheat pennies. They assess the remaining design detail, surface preservation, strike quality, toning, and overall eye appeal. Even a coin that has circulated extensively can attract significant attention if it retains originality and possesses visually appealing characteristics. The dark black toning found on some 1955D wheat pennies often develops naturally over many decades. Collectors generally prefer natural toning because it demonstrates that the coin has not been artificially altered. Authentic surfaces help preserve historical integrity and can increase collector confidence when evaluating a coin's desirability. As years pass, original wheat pennies become increasingly difficult to locate. Many have been lost, damaged, or removed from circulation. The gradual decline in available examples contributes to ongoing collector demand. When a particularly attractive specimen appears on the market, competition among collectors can become intense. Auction houses frequently feature exceptional wheat pennies because of the strong interest they generate. Collectors are often willing to pay substantial premiums for coins that combine rarity, originality, and visual appeal. This demand helps explain why certain examples achieve impressive prices far beyond their face value. The 1955D wheat penny serves as a reminder that value is determined by much more than age alone. Historical importance, collector demand, eye appeal, and scarcity within specific categories all influence market performance. A penny that once purchased everyday goods can become a treasured collectible sought after by enthusiasts around the world. Many collectors enjoy searching through old rolls of pennies, hoping to discover a hidden treasure. Although most coins found in circulation are common, the possibility of finding an exceptional example continues to make the hobby exciting. Every wheat penny carries the potential to tell a unique story. The combination of circulation wear, visible scratches, and deep black toning gives this particular 1955D wheat penny a distinctive appearance. Rather than diminishing its appeal, these characteristics can enhance its individuality and historical charm. Collectors often appreciate coins that display evidence of their long journey through time. Reports from collectors and auction discussions have associated outstanding examples of the 1955D wheat penny with values reaching approximately $160,000 in today's auction market. Such remarkable figures highlight the enthusiasm that exists within the coin collecting community. Exceptional examples continue to attract attention whenever they appear for sale. The next time you come across an old wheat penny, take a moment to inspect it carefully. Look at the date, identify the mint mark, and examine the overall appearance. A worn coin with scratches and dark toning may hold far more significance than its humble appearance suggests. The 1955D Lincoln Wheat Penny stands as a perfect example of how a simple 1-cent coin can become a remarkable collectible worth as much as $160,000 when rarity, originality, history, and collector demand come together in one extraordinary piece. Next coin, the 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny with no mint mark, is one of those coins that many people have encountered at some point without realizing its potential significance. To the average person, it may look like nothing more than an old copper cent showing years of wear, scratches, and dark toning. However, collectors know that certain examples can attract extraordinary attention when unique characteristics, originality, and collector demand come together. One remarkable 1951 wheat penny with no mint mark has been associated with a value reaching as high as $143,000 in today's auction market, making it an exciting subject for coin enthusiasts. This penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not place a mint mark on Lincoln cents during that period. The absence of a mint mark is therefore normal for this issue and serves as an important identifying feature. During 1951, hundreds of millions of wheat pennies were produced and released into circulation throughout the United States. These coins quickly became part of everyday commerce and were used in countless transactions for many years. The front of the coin features the famous portrait of designed by Victor David Brenner. This portrait remains one of the most recognized images in American coinage history. On a circulated example, Lincoln's hair and facial details often show signs of wear from decades of handling. Fine scratches can be seen across the surface, reflecting years of use in daily commerce. Despite these signs of circulation, the design remains clearly identifiable and continues to hold strong historical appeal. One of the most striking aspects of this particular coin is its deep black shade. Copper coins naturally change color over time as they react to environmental conditions. While many wheat pennies develop brown surfaces, others acquire darker shades that can range from chocolate brown to nearly black. Collectors often appreciate natural toning because it demonstrates originality and gives each coin a unique appearance. The reverse side features the classic wheat ears design that made the Lincoln Wheat Penny famous. The wheat stalks frame the inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America, creating a design that symbolizes America's agricultural heritage. Even in fine circulated condition, the wheat ears remain visible, allowing collectors to appreciate the artistry and history behind the coin. Circulation scratches are common on older pennies and tell a story of decades spent changing hands. Every scratch and mark reflects a small part of the coin's journey through American history. It may have been used in grocery stores, restaurants, local businesses, and countless everyday transactions. These signs of age give the coin character and remind collectors that it served a practical purpose long before becoming a collectible. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series remains one of the most collected coin series in the United States. Millions of people have searched through jars, drawers, and collections hoping to find valuable wheat pennies. Their popularity stems from their historical significance, classic design, and the possibility of discovering an unusual or valuable example. Collectors evaluate wheat pennies using several important factors. Condition is always considered, but it is not the only element that determines value. Originality, eye appeal, color, rarity within certain grades, and collector demand all contribute to a coin's market performance. Even a circulated coin with scratches and dark toning can attract strong interest if it possesses desirable characteristics. Many valuable coins have been discovered in unexpected places. Inherited collections, estate sales, old coin albums, and forgotten storage boxes have all produced important numismatic finds. This possibility continues to inspire collectors to examine older coins carefully. What appears to be an ordinary penny may actually be something far more interesting. Professional graders study every aspect of a coin before assigning a grade. They evaluate surface quality, remaining design detail, strike characteristics, and overall appearance. A coin that retains strong visual appeal despite circulation wear may attract attention from collectors who appreciate originality and history. Natural black toning often develops over decades of exposure to air and environmental conditions. Unlike artificial toning, naturally developed coloration is generally preferred by collectors because it reflects authentic aging. Coins with attractive original surfaces frequently generate greater interest than examples that have been cleaned or altered. The 1951 wheat penny with no mint mark also represents an important period in American history. These coins circulated during the early post-war years, a time of economic growth and social change. Every surviving example serves as a small reminder of that era and provides a tangible connection to the past. As years pass, original wheat pennies become increasingly difficult to locate. Many have been lost, damaged, or removed from circulation. The number of surviving examples in collectible condition continues to decline, helping maintain interest among collectors. Coins that display unusual eye appeal or distinctive characteristics often stand out in the marketplace. Auction houses frequently feature notable wheat pennies because they remain popular with collectors. When a particularly attractive or unusual example becomes available, competition among bidders can drive prices significantly higher. This demand helps explain how certain pennies achieve values that seem astonishing compared to their original face value. The combination of circulation wear, visible scratches, and dark black toning gives this 1951 wheat penny a unique personality. Rather than diminishing its appeal, these characteristics can enhance its story and individuality. Many collectors enjoy owning coins that show evidence of a long and interesting history. Reports from collectors and auction discussions have associated exceptional examples of the 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny with no mint mark, with values reaching approximately $143,000 in today's auction market. Such impressive figures demonstrate the enthusiasm that exists within the coin collecting community. Outstanding examples continue to attract attention whenever they appear at auction. The next time you encounter an old wheat penny, take a closer look before setting it aside. Examine the date carefully, check for a mint mark, and study the overall appearance. A coin that seems ordinary may possess qualities that make it highly collectible. The 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny with no mint mark proves that even a small copper cent can become an extraordinary treasure when history, originality, rarity, and collector demand come together in a single remarkable coin worth as much as $143,000 in today's auction market. Next coin, the 1950 Lincoln Wheat Penny with no mint mark, is one of the most fascinating coins in American coin collecting history, often overlooked by casual observers but highly respected among serious numismatists. At first glance, this coin may appear heavily worn, covered with circulation scratches, and showing unusual surface conditions such as black dots and a rust-green shade that developed naturally over decades. Many people would consider it a damaged or low-value cent, yet experienced collectors understand that certain rare examples can achieve extraordinary results in the auction market, with some exceptional specimens associated with values reaching as high as $135,000 in today's competitive coin industry. This penny was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it carries no mint mark on the obverse side. During 1950, the United States produced hundreds of millions of Lincoln Wheat Pennies, and most entered circulation immediately after minting. These coins were used heavily in everyday transactions, passing through countless hands, wallets, cash registers, and businesses across the country. Because of this long circulation life, surviving examples today often show significant wear, making high-quality or uniquely toned examples especially interesting to collectors. The obverse of the coin features the well-known portrait of a design that has become one of the most iconic images in American coinage. Even on a heavily circulated 1950 wheat penny, Lincoln's profile remains recognizable, although the fine details of his hair, beard lines, and facial contours may appear softened due to decades of handling. Fine scratches across the surface are common, and these marks reflect the long journey the coin has taken through everyday commerce. One of the most distinctive features of this particular 1950 wheat penny is its unusual surface appearance, showing black dots combined with rust-green coloration. These visual characteristics are not uncommon on older copper coins that have been exposed to varying environmental conditions over time. Moisture, air exposure, and long-term storage in different materials can create oxidation patterns that result in these unique tones. While many people might see these marks as damage, collectors often recognize them as natural toning that adds individuality and historical depth to the coin. The reverse side of the coin displays the classic wheat ears design, symbolizing America's agricultural strength and giving the series its well-known name. Even in circulated condition, the wheat stalks remain visible, though softened by years of wear. The inscriptions 1 cent and United States of America are still readable in most examples, preserving the identity and design integrity of the coin. Collectors studying a 1950 wheat penny closely examine several important factors. Surface originality, toning patterns, strike quality, and remaining detail all play a role in determining its desirability. Even coins with heavy circulation marks can attract attention if they exhibit unusual coloration or visually appealing surfaces. In this case, the combination of black dots and rust-green shade creates a distinctive appearance that separates it from standard copper cents. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series remains one of the most widely collected coin series in the United States. Its long production history, spanning from 1909 to 1958, makes it a favorite among beginners and advanced collectors alike. Many people begin their coin collecting journey by searching through old jars of pennies, hoping to find valuable wheat pennies hidden among ordinary circulation coins. Over the years, Countless valuable discoveries have been made in unexpected places, such as inherited collections, estate sales, forgotten coin boxes, and even pocket change. This possibility continues to fuel excitement in the hobby, as collectors never know when a rare or unusual coin might appear. Professional grading experts evaluate coins based on a combination of technical condition and visual appeal. A coin that has circulated heavily may still achieve strong interest if it retains originality and shows attractive toning. In many cases, eye appeal can significantly influence a coin's final auction value, sometimes even more than technical grade alone. The rust green shade observed on some copper coins is a result of long-term oxidation processes. Unlike artificially altered coins, naturally toned examples are often preferred because they represent authentic aging. Collectors value originality, and coins that have not been cleaned or chemically treated tend to perform better in the marketplace. Black dots and surface marks, while visually noticeable, do not always reduce collector interest if the overall presentation remains appealing. In fact, these features can sometimes enhance a coin's uniqueness, making it stand out from thousands of similar examples. Each mark contributes to the story of the coin's journey through time. As the supply of original wheat pennies continues to decrease, demand from collectors remains strong. Many coins were lost, damaged, or melted over the decades, making surviving examples more significant than ever. Coins that display unusual characteristics, such as distinctive toning or rare surface conditions, often receive increased attention at auction. Auction houses frequently highlight exceptional wheat pennies due to their popularity among collectors. When multiple bidders compete for a single unique coin, prices can rise dramatically. This competitive environment is one of the key reasons why certain 1,950 wheat pennies achieve remarkable valuations far beyond their original face value. The 1,950 wheat penny represents a period in American history when the penny played an important role in everyday life. It was used for essential transactions and circulated widely during a time of post-war economic growth. Each surviving coin carries with it a small piece of that historical era, preserved through decades of use. Reports from collectors and auction discussions indicate that exceptional examples of the 1,950 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark, particularly those with unusual toning and strong collector appeal, have reached values up to approximately $135,000 in today's market. These figures highlight the surprising potential hidden within coins that many people might otherwise overlook. The next time you come across an old wheat penny showing scratches, black dots, or a rust-green shade, take a closer look before dismissing it. What appears to be a damaged coin may actually be a rare collectible with significant historical and monetary value. The 1,950 Lincoln wheat penny demonstrates that even a small 1-cent piece can transform into a highly desirable treasure when rarity, originality, natural toning, and collector demand come together in a single extraordinary coin.